Hi, thanks for checking out our channel. Hopefully this is going to be of some benefit for somebody out there, handling a little informational at the same time. What we're going to try to do with this unit is fix it, try to anyways. This is a Tru-Test Ezi Weigh 2, little small compact weight scale. I don't have any low bars to hook it up to, but right now it doesn't even come on at all. I think that's what, let me look at the note here. It says electrical ribbon from board, screen broken. Also see battery wires look bad and maybe battery corroded on the inside some. So here's the battery wire it came with. It's got tangled up mess here. Looks like it's been taped together here. Something's going on with that. So, and there's a big splice right here. So what we'll do is we'll plug this in, just this stuff here, and I'll test across here. If I can get some leads down in there, see what happens, and see if we have any power there. And if we don't, we'll have to cut the splice apart, which I'll probably just cut it back here, cut it somewhere like back here, and test there. And then we can always resplice it, because I don't want to rip all that tape off there. It takes forever. So we can always solder and heat shrink it, or butt connector and tape it, something to keep it back together. But I want to see if this thing's any good. I think I remember talking to this guy, either phone call or email or text message, before he sent it off. And I'll show you the cord on the inside that's come loose. But first I want to test this. Thought I had it all untangled here. Thing's all twisted up. Alright, so I'm going to cut it. Well, here, before we even do that, if this thing's all busted on the inside, we're going to skip all that. So we're just going to take this thing apart. Looks like there's half a dozen screws in this thing or more. Now they don't make any parts for this. You can probably jerry rig make some kind of battery for it, but the actual circuit boards, they don't make any of those. They stopped making those years ago. They don't even make this model anymore. I think the Ezi Weigh 5i or something like that. I think that's what's out now, and they're not cheap. They're a few $100s for those. Now there's a little battery pack. Oh, there's the wire he's talking about. It's this little ribbon cable thing here. Oh, it's either corroded or burnt off or something. You can see it's all boogered up there. And I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it came from, I think it came off of this, which plugs in right there. And battery's corroded there as well. This is a 6-volt, 6 milliamp hour battery. Looks like it was either bought or installed and back in June of 2009. So let's see. I don't have a battery pack like this. What can we do? First, we need to do something about that cord. Lucky for the guy, I've got another one of these that has the cable already intact. You can see how much longer this is. See, it only goes across about that far on this one. Much longer this one is. So this has been all cut up, or something's happened to it. I don't know how it kind of come apart there. But so we're going to install this one on front there, and let's test that battery. I mean, it's a 2009. I mean, it's an old battery. So 6-volt battery. There's a couple spots here I might be able to test. Yeah, we're gonna less than a volt. 0.8 volts. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a battery online of some sort that will fit this thing, because you only have so much room inside this thing. So what can I do to power this thing up? Well, what I'm gonna do first is since this, I don't know where I'm gonna find a battery with this kind of connection on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this wire right here. I'm gonna snip it off. I'll strip it back. And whatever battery I can find to put in there, I'll just splice back into this, so that way I can still plug it back in. But what I could do, strip this back and apply, 6.5, 7 volts to it, and put that back in there and see if it powers up. I mean, the board looks okay, at least on this side. I don't see anything. A little corrosion right there. Looks like it must have got water in it. Possibly what happened. All the connections all potted in an epoxy. Yeah, I think water got in this thing. That's what it kind of looks like. Let me get some contact cleaner for this little plug. Another thing I'll probably do, I might spray some, got this electrical silicone lubricant sprayed on there, and then that will kind of hopefully protect the board some from corrosion, water getting back in. I'm sure it won't waterproof it and make it 100%, but it'd be better than nothing. I'll put a little dielectric grease on here, actually right here. I'm actually going to pull it in and out a couple of times to kind of work that dielectric grease in there a little bit. And I'll go ahead and spray that shit on there. All right. I'm going to hang these at the side. So when I put this lid, this front cover back on, I can apply power to it out here. So we're going to take this little cord, plug it in here. Go in there. Come on. Okay, it's in there. All right, let's I'm going to apply put at 6.4 volts. It has 6-volt battery in there. I'll put at 6.4. And we'll see what this thing does. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Hey, look. Comes on and does something. It says charging. So it's later in the day, so it's a little bit darker in the shop when I had the lights off. So it's coming on to do something. You turn it off, turn it on. It has the dashes on there because there's nothing plugged into it. No, there's no low bars plugged into it. So I think we're gonna be good to go. I think it's just charging because it's getting power into the thing with this maybe empty full. Maybe that's what that means. It's full. It's like a gas gauge. So I think it's going to be okay. I think we'll be able to get this guy going again. Luckily, I still had one of these here in stock. I stole this off of a unit that had a bad board. And luckily, I save everything I can. Because, like I said, they don't make any parts of this thing anymore. The board's been obsolete for a number of years. They don't make the unit as a whole anymore. So you got to do what you got to do to get things going sometimes and try to save some people some money. I mean, this is going to cost old Tru-Test the sale because we saved this guy a bunch of money from having to buy a new one. But maybe buy the guy another 10 years, 5 years, who knows. Hopefully buy him some good amount of time just because a new one's pretty expensive. But at least the new ones, if they go bad, at least you got parts for them. Well, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go somewhere and try to find a battery like this or something close that will fit in that case like that, or however it fits, probably like that in there. And then we'll splice on to this and slap the thing back together. But hopefully that helps you out. If you got one of these Ezi Weigh 2 units, I think they make it Ezi Weigh 1, Ezi Weigh 5, I don't know. They made a couple, 2-3 different variations of this Ezi Weigh stuff. And like I said, they don't make any boards for them. I can probably come up with the battery, and this is the only front case piece I had in stock, but I don't have another one. So unless I get another unit in that's busted up and broken, and maybe I could save it off of one of them, or maybe maybe this is bad but the board's good. I mean, it's still the board out of something. But anyways, if this helps you out, I'm happy that it helped you. Maybe talk to you a little bit, and now that if you've got one of these, that if it goes bad, then you're forced to have to buy a new one, especially if we can't fix it. But well, until we do another video of how something works, how to work on something, we'll see you guys later. And check us out on Facebook. You can go to Fencer Fixer or facebook.com/Fencer Fixer. And we've got 2 websites. The links are down in the description area below. FencerFixer.com and cattlescalerepair.com are our 2 sites. But we'll talk to you guys later on, and see you later.